right-hand side there, folks, the USS George H.W. Bush. And this is the 10th and final Nimitz-class supercarrier of the United States Navy. And like I say, we can't get too close, so there's a...
That is progress. But there's also a danger when you begin these negotiations, and that is the focus goes to diplomacy as opposed to sanctions and to tough measures. And, you know, we've seen in the Syrian resolution, you know, what did all that diplomacy lead to? The way the Russians viewed it was that we now have Assad with more territory than he had when we went into the negotiations, and more powerful than he was. And the chances of getting Putin to loosen his grip on the Crimea, to give up access to a warm water port, an object of Russian foreign policy for hundreds of years, seem very remote. And if we get into a long, prolonged negotiations, the truth is the world may get a little more complacent about doing anything about it and just accept the status quo of the Russians in the Crimea. And yes, they don't get eastern Ukraine, but they get the Crimea in violation of all international laws. That is not a good outcome.
But David, if Russia was really just mainly interested in the safety, the rights of Russian-speaking people in Crimea, which is what their pretext really for going in has been, and I'm not saying they're not actually concerned, but there is no evidence on the ground of actual attacks against Russian-speaking people. The idea of some sort of international monitors would certainly seem to put that